Hello, I'm Rachel, and I'm here to do my monthly response to the Author's Answer series. The Author's Answer series was started by J.D. Archer and a group of his writing buddies a few years ago, and I will link to his playlist and mine down below. So the 8th question in the Author's Answer series just happens to be, what are your writing plans for the next year? I believe they asked this question in December a few years ago. And I figured that now that we're over halfway through NaNoWriMo, it is a good time to start thinking about writing goals for the next year, 2018 in this case. So I'm going to talk about things that I haven't finished yet, but I intend to have finished by the end of NaNoWriMo. I intend to have finished the complete draft of my novella, The Corners, and I tend to have started and completed a short story. So when it comes to The Corners, I've been drafting and redrafting this for years, and I'm in the second part right now, the more amorphous part, the less fortified and structured part, the part that's changed the most in all of my drafts and redrafts, I think. Anyway, my critique group has actually critiqued my first half of The Corners, and now I have to finish writing and editing and showing them the second half. So I'm just in a weird stage of edits because I'm in different drafts, I guess, of different chapters. But for now, I guess my main goal is that I want to do a new draft in 2018 based on all of their suggestions. So based on the chapters they've seen and based on the chapters they haven't seen. So it'll take a while to get there, although I guess I will start editing my earlier chapters soon after NaNoWriMo. And then I'll edit my later chapters, hopefully in a more timely fashion. I should have edited my earlier chapters by now. And once I have edited everything based on all of their suggestions, I guess something I'm thinking about is maybe I'd like to show the entire manuscript to them again. Like, not in increments, but the entire thing, which hopefully would be a little easier for them because if they'd seen it all before. And we have a little stipulation in our writing group, not that we've used it yet, but if you want to workshop an entire longer work, give people like 2 months to read it, and then we'll go over it in one of our workshopping sessions. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see if they agree to it or not. And also, I guess I should also be thinking about other people who should be reading it, beta readers and the like. In my silly little head, I'm niggling about publishing options, about where I might want to shop it around, but I know that the story isn't there yet, so I should really put my concerns about publishing on the back burner. I mean, my big concerns about publishing is that, well, it's a novella, which is not a form that most publishers are interested in. It's not a short story, it's not a novel. I've been thinking about small local publishing, but anyway, I'm just going to put it on the back burner until I actually feel like I have a viable product, and if that means several hundred more drafts and redrafts, so long as it's getting better, so long as the story is getting better, I think I'm in a good place. That's how I feel this month, that things are definitely improving, so I have that faith. As for my short story, which has yet to be written but is an idea niggling in my head, I think I'll take some time off from the corner stuff and ask my writing group, I guess, to look over the short story during one of my sessions. And then I'll go from there. Short stories should hopefully take less time to edit. I have a horrible track record with short stories, but I'm writing so much more consistently now since I joined a writing group that I hope I can move a lot faster, because really I think a big goal for me in 2018 would be, I would like by the end of the year, or maybe even by the middle of the year, to have a strong enough manuscript of a short story that I could start submitting it to literary magazines. So yeah, those are my 2 major goals for 2018. It's probably more than enough for my plate. And of course, next NaNoWriMo I will be doing more writing projects as well, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, how's everybody doing on NaNoWriMo? Are you feeling confident enough in your projects that you're starting to think about your goals for next year? I'd love to hear about all of that. So thank you all for taking the time out of your reading and writing schedules. For those of you doing Nano and those of you who are just doing your usual in the writing world, keep on at it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.